Trussell back with Gwinnett Lawns in beautiful. Oh, look at that summer sky. Atlanta, Georgia. So today is August the, August the 18th, 2024. Pardon me for wearing my sunglasses, but it is super bright out here. And that truck is reflecting off like a mirror. And if I turn this way, it washes the shot out. So, what I want to talk about today is, number one, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you this. This is very unusual. I'm pulling up the weather here. All next week, it's going to be nothing but 80s. That is extremely unusual. We have a really nice breeze. We had a really heavy thunderstorm roll through here yesterday. I had my mount and I took the GoPro, put it on a time lapse, and I uploaded the video. If you care, it was pretty cool. I was facing that way is west, so I was getting some good time-lapse shots of the weather coming in. So I want to talk to you guys about, and I want to find out what you're doing in preparation for leaf season. I know it's the middle of August, but you probably should be thinking about it, about what equipment you want, if you're going to add anything, getting your leaf setup, trailer, hauler, whatever you're going to use, set up. So in Atlanta, most of our trees here, I would probably say 60-70% of all of our trees are pine trees. So they don't drop leaves. They do drop some pine needles, but they don't drop leaves like your hardwoods do, like you guys have up north. And because it stays so warm down here, leaf season can go from Thanksgiving all the way to February. It depends on the trees, because some of them, they won't drop their leaves till February. But as a general rule, the majority of them, of the hardwoods here, will drop their leaves between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And that depends on the temperature and the moisture level that we've had and all that. That has a big factor to that. The Bermuda grass will start to go dormant usually it'll go dormant right after Thanksgiving. That's kind of when our mowing season really slows down. Now I was going to look into getting a debris loader. I've got my little leaf trailer, and I was gonna try to cobble something up, and then I was thinking about, well, I've got the Chevy, I can build a box on the back of it and have a debris loader and all that, but the math just doesn't work. Leaf season here is just not a big thing. I can do 99% of all leaf jobs with just mulching them up with the trim stars. I have only had very few people actually want me to haul away the leaves because it's so expensive. Nobody, and I have never seen anybody around here that has a vacuum powered debris loader, except for the cities. Some of the municipalities have them that let you put the leaves on the street. They'll come by with a truck and suck them up, but those things are enormous. They're the ones that they look like giant garbage trucks, and they have automated arms and stuff, or it's completely different. It's not these billy goat things that you see people using that we would use. So that's what I want to know, is what is your plan for leaf season? Are you going to do anything different than you did last year? And what kind of equipment are you looking for? I am not going to do anything different than I did last year. I'm going to keep doing what I did. I welcome the break, because right now everybody's kind of getting burned out with the heat and mowing and all that. I am going to just keep doing. I've got a lot of customers that have trees that fall leaves, and we just keep coming back until they're all gone, pretty much. Stay on schedule every 2 weeks. I only have one weekly customer left. One of my weekly customers passed away, and some sold their houses, so I have one left. In fact, I'm gonna, as soon as their house is actually, they've moved, the house is not there anymore. I mean, it's not lived in anymore, but they haven't put it on the market yet. So that, I'm sure, will be coming probably eventually soon. So I will pretty much only have bi-weeklies after that. And around here, that's bi-weekly is the standard. Weeklies are very, very rare. People actually would want you to do the yard for half the price if you're going to do it weekly, and that just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, nobody around here wants their grass cut every week. The Bermuda, it's just not a thing. But yeah, the leaf season, last year I thought I wanted to do something different, but it's just not enough money in it around here. I know I think the guys in Florida, it's just not worth it to them, and they can mow a little longer than we can, but I'm not going to do that. I know up north it's a big, huge thing, just like snow plowing, which isn't a thing down here at all either. But yeah, just gonna keep on doing what I've always been doing, and we'll see how things work out. I hope to use the trailer a little more this year than I did last year. But if I don't, it's not going to break my heart. It's sitting out of the weather, so But I'm just going to keep going. I'm so thankful to God that I have that box truck, because it's so much easier to have everything in one place. I'm telling you, the only drawback to having that, well, there's two. Number one, you have to have a DOT medical card to drive it, even though it's under the 26,000. I don't have to have a CDL, and you have to have a DOT number, which is free to get. But it is a hassle, and you are subject to some hassles if you get pulled over by the DOT. And the other thing is, you can't use it to haul debris. Now, I have put debris in there, and usually if we do a lot of bushes and we can't just mulch the stuff up, we'll put it in bags and then haul it in there, and I'll bring it home and stick it in the garbage over time. But that's the only drawback. It is so convenient to have a box truck. It really is. It's easier to get in and out of these small neighborhoods. It's just nice to have all the equipment out of the weather. And if I lived more in like a rural area and I had a place to keep a trailer and all that, well, maybe a trailer makes sense. But I really enjoy the box truck, and I did not use it last year for doing any leaf stuff because I got it in the end of September and I was still building it out. But the other box truck that I had, I used that during leaf season, and it made it just so much easier just to be able to put everything in there that you need. I would like a larger mower. I still want a stand-up mower. When I demoed that Wright LG, I wish I could kept that mower. It just doesn't make sense really right now for mowing. The other option is to get like a 54 or 60 inch trim star, but I want something that's got almost 30 horsepower, because I use that on a couple leaf cleanup jobs and it saved so much time. I mean, the Kawasaki FS600s are good. They're 18.5 horsepower that are on the trim stars, but there's nothing like that engine that had almost 30 horsepower. So absolutely positively love that mower. I love the Hustler Super S too. I didn't get to use that on any leaf cleanups, but so anyway, I've gone on long enough with this video. Guys, tell me in the comments what your plans are for leaf season, what you're going to be doing, what kind of equipment, etc., and I will talk to you on the next video.